So very good morning, sir. I apologize that there is some problem with the video. I'll try to fix it up on the other laptop. Let me first introduce myself. My name is K Gupta. I am IRSE of 1987 exam batch. I worked in railways, mainly Western, Northwestern, in IRCON, West Central Railway. And for last 1.5 years, I am with NCRTC, now working as Chief Project Manager at Gurugram. I am looking after the Delhi SNB corridor, the Gurugram Shahjahanpur corridor, which is 107 km long. I am looking after the portion of Haryana and Rajasthan, which is nearly 85 km. So this is all about myself. I again apologize that there is some problem with the screen. I'll definitely try to fix it up in between. But if you permit me, very good morning to V.N. Mathur sir, J.L. Singh sir, and other distinguished guests. It is my privilege and it's an honor to me that I got this opportunity to share my views, share the things about RRTS among all of you. So with your permission, can I start the presentation, sir?
Thank you, Mr. Gupta. You saved me the trouble of introducing you, because I was going to introduce you, but you've done it yourself. So thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
So please go ahead. We can start. We can start now.
Okay. K Gupta RRTS. Sir, please. K Gupta RRTS@gmail.com. Just give me a minute. Possibly I can. I'm trying on the other laptop.
So no problem.
Sir, till this happens, I'll try to continue with this.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
RRTS is Regional Rail Transit System, sir. This is first time in India, NCRTC has been mandated the job of executing the work of RRTS, Regional Rail Transport System. This is certainly beginning of an era of semi-high-speed regional transport system in India. If we talk about, sir, different mode of transport, for national level, generally for more than 150 km, railways is available, airlines is available, and the high-speed rail that is being constructed, that is one of the high-speed rail that is under construction between Mumbai and Ahmedabad. For regional level transport connectivity, that is between 20 to 150 kilometers, the present mode available are passenger trains, interstate buses, and here the RRTS is going to play a very, very vital role as a semi-high speed rail due to its speed, its comfort, its safety, and many other qualities and many other reasons. For city travel, the available mode of transport are metro rail transit, bus rapid transit, city buses, and for last mile connectivity, it is auto rickshaw, e-ride, e-rickshaw, feeder buses, and car taxis. So the RRTS, which is a semi-high speed, why I'm telling you semi-high speed? Because high speed rail that is being executed by NHRCL, that is of 320 kmph per hour, whereas the semi-high speed rail of RRTS, the design speed is 180 kmph. Why there is the need of RRTS in National Capital Region? As per the UN report, Delhi is going to be the second most populous city on planet in next 10 years. With the rate of growth, it is likely to be 37.2 in 2031. Sorry, the Tokyo is going to be 37.2 in 2031, and Delhi is going to be 36.1 Whereas if we see the rate of growth, 2014 Delhi was 25, but Tokyo is sharply declining. Tokyo is sharply declining from 37.8 in 2014 to 37.2 likely in 2030. Due to rapid, this all is happening due to rapid urbanization. Due to rapid urbanization, the many effects of that. Many effects of that. It increases the vehicular pollution by 40%, congestions, accidents, leaking, and this unmanageable urban sprawl that is mainly due to lacking regional public transport. As we see long queues, the picture on left-hand side, it shows a total jam situation which we see day in, day out, whether it is a Gurugram highway, whether it is a Meerut corridor, Meerut highway, or anywhere in Delhi, in this national capital region. This is the scenario most of the time. So probably, excuse me, I'm hearing some voice. Okay.
Yes, sir, go ahead. I'll
Thank
silence it. Yeah, please.
We can hear you very well. Thank you.
Right, sir. So now I switched over, sir. I hope now am I visible now, sir?
Yeah.
On video also?
No, video to nahi, but we can.
Sorry.
I think you carry on as you are.
Sir,
Please carry on.
koi baat nahi. Don't worry, sir.
Right, sir. I'll further fix it up. How this regional rapid transit system, actually, what is the genesis? This has started sometime in, it started sometime in 2005. A regional plan was made for NCR 2021. And later on, the Planning Commission, they constituted a task force in 2006. In 2009, a functional plan was developed for year 2032, in which 8 RRTS corridors were recommended, or they were identified. Then an MOU was signed between Government of India, Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Haryana, and Rajasthan, because these all 8 corridors, they were falling in these 4 states, Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Haryana, and Rajasthan. So an MOU was signed under the Ministry of Urban Development and Housing. Later on in 2013, the Union Cabinet approved the formation of NCRTC for implementation of RRTS project in NCR. In 2016, the Appointment Committee of Cabinet appointed the full-time Managing Director of NCRTC, Mr. Vinay Kumar Singh, and that is a stepping stone in the history of the NCRTC. Then the work started in a real sense on the ground, and now these are on full swings under the dynamic leadership of Mr. V.K. Singh. In December 2016, the board of NCRTC, they approved the DPR of Delhi, Ghaziabad, Meerut RRTS corridor. In 2019, Honorable Prime Minister inaugurated the Delhi, Ghaziabad, Meerut RRTS corridor, that is 82 kilometers long. The work was started in June 2019. So these are the 8 corridors on the map. Delhi, Ghaziabad, Meerut, this is the first corridor, which is under implementation. Second is Delhi, Panipat. The DPR has been prepared, and that is submitted to Government of Haryana. Delhi, Alwar. This Delhi SNB corridor, Delhi, Gurugram, Shahjahanpur, Alwar. That corridor, DPR of this corridor is approved by the respective government, state government, that is Government of Haryana, Government of Rajasthan, and Government of Delhi, and that is presently under the sanction of Government of India. Delhi-Meerut corridor is 82 kilometer. Estimated travel time is 60. Because the design speed is 180, but the average speed, design speed is 180 and operational speed, we anticipate 160 kmph. And the average speed will be somewhere around 95 to 100. There will be total 24 number of stations. Out of that, 17 are the RRTS station and 7 more are in the Meerut area that will cater for the local metro. So there will be common station in Meerut area, which will serve the RRTS, this RRTS system as well as to the metro system of Meerut. Delhi Panipat, the total 103 kilometer long. Estimated travel time is 70 minutes and total number of stations are 12. Delhi SNB, it is 107 kilometer. Estimated travel time is 75 and total number of stations are 16. The estimated cost is 37,000 crores. The SNB to Alwar, if you see on the map, it is the second leg. And there is a proposal to extend the corridor from SNB, Shahjahanpur to Sotanala. Sotanala is one place that is near to Nimrana. It's 33 kilometers away, or the DPR for this portion is has also been submitted to government of Rajasthan for their consent. These projects are part of National Infrastructure Pipeline and among the total 50 key projects which are being monitored at the highest level, Honorable PMO. Honorable Prime Minister. What is RRTS and what will it offer to its users? So RRTS, as I earlier spoken also, it will run at a design speed of 180 and with a operational speed of 160. We are planning to run the train every 5 to 10 minutes. It is interoperable corridors. Interoperable corridors means there are 3 corridors as present in phase 1. That is Delhi-Meerut, Meerut-Delhi, Delhi-Panipat and Delhi-Shahjahanpur. Now, it is similar to railway system that somebody, if he boarded the train at Meerut and wanted to go to Shahjahanpur, he need not to change the train at Sarai Kale Khan. He can go right from Meerut to any station of any of the corridor, or from Shahjahanpur to any station of any of the corridor. So this interoperability of corridor is available at the junction point of Sarai Kale Khan, which is the nodal point that is near Nizamuddin. It will provide the universal access. Dedicated women coach will be there. The coaches we already received the RRTS rakes, 3 rakes of 6 coaches each. Those are already received. This is a photo of that. These are high capacity, comfortable journey and airline type setting coaches. These are of course weatherproof, rain, fog. And one of the very important thing is that RRTS will have a very small, very limited use of the land, very reduced land reduced use of land, because in most of the cases RRTS corridors are on elevated, where we need very small space, very small land on the ground due to elevated viaducts. The corridor is definitely going to be commuter friendly information system. And if we talk, or if we compare the RRTS corridor compared to the in comparison to metro system runs at a speed of 30 kmph average speed, and RRTS is likely to run at an average speed of 95 to 100. There is a comparison table that metro system runs within local, intracity. RRTS is regional, that is multi-city. Design speed of metro system is generally between 80 to 90, whereas in case of RRTS is 180 kmph. Average speed comes out to be 30 to 35 kmph. In case of RRTS, it is 95 to 100. Trip length generally of metro system, though the metro lines are 30-35 kilometer 35 kilometer long, but the trip length is generally 12 to 15 kilometer. Here the RRTS length is between 82 to 107 kilometer, and generally the trip length is estimated as 30 to 35 kilometer. Signaling system in metro is CBTC, whereas in RRTS it is ETCS, European Train Control System Level 2, which is being adopted first time in India. Elevated civil structure, that is standard in metro system. In RRTS, due to higher speeds, the system is heavier than the metro system. Underground tunnel diameter in case of metro system, it is 5.9 meter, or maybe slightly lower also. But in case of RRTS, the tunnel diameter is 6.5 kilometer due to various wind effect and tunneling effects, dynamic effects. Rolling stock baggage space is not provided in the metro system, but in RRTS, yes, it is being provided. Stations in metro system, those are 3 to 9 coaches. RRTS, we are constructing all the stations with the capacity of 9 coaches. I'm taking this is a slide which indicates the socio-economic benefits, how there will be a significant reduction in travel time. In present scenario, if somebody travels from Ghaziabad to Gurugram, Cyber City, it takes 160 to 170 minutes in the peak hours. Whereas for the same distance, if somebody travels in the RRTS, it is a fixed time of 35 to 40 minutes. For Ghaziabad to Manesar, it may take 190 to 200 minutes in the peak hours. Whereas in RRTS, due to the fixed timetable, due to the fixed operational speed of 160 kmph, the likely time will be 55 to 60 minutes. So roughly the timings are likely to reduce by 1/2 to 1/3. The other social economic benefits are, of course, the healthcare. RRTS is going to provide better access to best of the national hospitals, including AIMS and en route on number of stations, number of institutes. Education system, because this RRTS will provide a fast access to the educational institutions as well, with a lot of reduction in time, as well as the safe transit for students, particularly the girls and women. Employment, it is going to provide a better access to the business centers of the NCR. If somebody wanted to travel from Ghaziabad to Manesar or Ghaziabad to other places, say Panchgaon or Gurugram, so which are going to be the employment hub. So this is going to provide a better access for such places. And due to its sitting arrangement, due to its fast speed, due to its comfort, is going to provide a better access to the best of entertainment hubs, shopping malls, that is en route. Universal access, that is another speciality of the RRTS, that it will be ensuring access to especially able people also, old and children also, due to its specific sitting arrangement, specific space provided in the coaches, and there will be dedicated coach for women. Reduce pollution, as we know that 40% of pollution is contributed due to the vehicles applying in the NCR region. So RRTS is definitely going to reduce the vehicle pollution. Reduce congestion and higher safety, yes. As we see day in, day out, that in spite of 6-lane roads, a lot of congestions are there. So RRTS is definitely one of the probably in regional system, it is one of the best mode of transport to reduce the congestion. And minimum displacement, due to the reason that it requires the minimum ground use, the lesser land acquisition, and therefore the minimal displacement, because in other mode of transport, whether it is highways, whether it is railways, we need a large amount of land. Compared to that, the RRTS requires very small pieces of land, very small land acquisitions. This is another factor that with the implementation of RRTS, with the development of RRTS, better urban agglomeration is likely to happen, because it is happening, but with the accessibility of RRTS, the colonies, the residential hubs, the industries, that will develop in a very systematic way, because once if people know, if the system know that a proper accessibility is available, then the development also takes place, or development is also based on that. Enhanced labor productivity, of course, because this RRTS is going to provide one of the best connectivity to the labor productivity, labor intensive factories, labor intensive production units like Meerut in Gurugram, Meerut in Manesar, Hero Honda. There are plenty of factories and industries which are coming, as well as the commercial hubs which are coming in the Haryana area, as well in the areas of the Uttar Pradesh. RRTS is going to provide the direct employment, of course, and indirect as well. Polycentric economic development is another feature, that it will enable the development of suburban nodes. Now we come to the structure of the NCRTC. NCRTC was formed with a paid up equity capital of 100 crore rupees, with Government of India share of 50 crores and 12.5% share of each state government. The state governments are Government of Delhi, Government of Rajasthan, Government of Haryana, and Government of UP. So equity capital of each state is 12.5 crore, and that of Government of India is 50 crores. RRTS project funding is, the structure is, whatever is the project cost, 20% is borne by Government of India, remaining 20% by state governments in the ratio of the length and different parameters, and the remaining 60% is being funded or taken as a debt or financing from the multilateral bilateral agencies. Technologies what we are adopting to RRTS. The technologies which we are adopting to the RRTS, civil structures. The civil structure are slightly different than the metro due to higher speed, higher tunnel diameter. The track structure is totally different from the metro, because in case of RRTS, first time we are using the precast slab track, which will have the low maintenance and is the best suited for the high speeds. Now we have the flexibility between elevated and rigid underground overhead. The overhead catenary system will be flexible in case of elevated structure, and will be rigid in case of underground tunneling, for a design speed of 180 kmph. Signaling system will be ETCS2 on LTE backbone. Rolling stock that is being manufactured by Alstom at Savli, Gujarat plant. Design is for a design speed of 180 kmph. Regenerative braking, push button for selective opening of the doors. And the RRTS is planned with the best possible integration between the metro system and RRTS services wherever possible. We are adopting the Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme, or that motto of Honorable Prime Minister of India, Make in India, that we are trying to absorb the new technologies. The rolling stock, 100% train sets are being manufactured at Savli, Baroda. It's being designed at these are being designed at Hyderabad, but are being manufactured at Savli, Baroda. We already received 3 train sets at our depot, Duhai depot, each comprising of 6 coaches. The track structure, the track slabs are being manufactured in a factory at Meerut, and its installation is being done by L&T. Signaling and telecommunication packages, these are of course kept out of ADB funding, only for the reason that they should focus upon Atmanirbhar Bharat. So we are doing the signaling and telecommunication. We are procuring the signaling and telecommunication items, incorporating the MII guidelines. Indication of PSD, collaboration with the BAIL. PSD is the platform screen doors. Those are being provided at the RRTS stations. These are being manufactured with the collaboration of Bharat Electronics Limited. This RRTS system is being provided leveraging the technology for timely project implementation. We are adopting Primavera P66. We are adopting Speed, that is an in-house software. We are adopting BIM, Building Information Model, GIS, and virtual reality. Documentations are being done through CCTV, PTG cameras, time-lapse videos, drone, track alignment through Open Rail Designer software, Open Track simulation softwares. Common environment is created, single source of truth for authority, designers, consultants, and contractors. A lot of data is available on the NCRTC site, so that everybody can share that. Even the general public can see that what is the progress, what are the BIM models, and what are the different other items. Even the progress, how many days are left in, how many days works have already completed, what is the percentage of work done, how many days as per the target is left. Everything is there on the public platform. The core system continuously operating reference stations are there for the network reference stations. Now, for enhancing the ridership and for providing the comfort to the travelers and to provide the proper accessibility to the travelers, the multimodal integration has been done to the best extent possible. This RRTS system, it is integrated with the Delhi Metro at various stations. At Ghaziabad, Anand Vihar, New Ashok Nagar, Sarai Kale Khan, INA, Aero City, Indraprastha, Kashmiri Gate, Munir Ka, and Burari Crossing. With Meerut Metro at Begumpur, Gurugram Rapid Metro at Udyog Vihar, Bawal Metro at Pachgaon and Khirkidola, at Indira Gandhi International Airport at Aero City Metro Station, at Hazrat Nizamuddin and Anand Vihar, exactly at the station, within 200 meters. Sarai Kale Khan, Kashmiri Gate, ISBT at Sarai Kale Khan, Kashmiri Gate, Anand Vihar, Pachgaon and Panipat. Other bus terminals at Kosambi Bus Depot, Sahibabad Bus Adda, Ghaziabad, Muradnagar Bus Stand, Baisali Bus Stand, Bawal, Ganor, Panipat Bus Stand, etc. And roads, of course, we are crossing the Ring Road, the Eastern Peripheral Expressway, Delhi Meerut Expressway, and the KMP. As I said earlier also that all the three prioritized corridors, that is Delhi Meerut, Delhi SNB, and Delhi Panipat, all these will be converged at Sarai Kale Khan. So interoperability is available. In Meerut area, local transit services on RRTS infrastructure will be there in 21 kilometer length with 13 stations. So that is why there are total 24 stations in a stretch of 82 kilometer, because 13 stations will be in 21 kilometer, that will provide the accessibility, or that will provide the accessibility to RRTS as well as the metro users. To understand the interoperability, this map will be helpful. That this is the place, Sarai Kale Khan. This red line, this is coming from Meerut. This one, this loop is going towards Alwar or SNB Shahjahanpur. And this crayon, this color, this is going towards Panipat. So this station is providing the interoperability of all the three corridors. And the benefit of this interoperability is, of course, the reduction in capital cost, optimum utilization of assets, economy of scale, as well as the best part is reducing waiting time, and number of interchanges, reducing number of interchanges to the passenger. That will bring a lot of comfort and ease to the passengers. Now, one more effort is being done by the RRTS, that is providing the last mile connectivity. We have a separate wing in NCRTC who are studying the last mile connectivity issues with every station, that how a passenger can reach to their home with a last mile connectivity, because that is the main problem due to which people use the car or their own vehicles. For that, because there is a general tendency, if the home or the place is within 500 meters, person may prefer the walking. If it is up to 1 kilometer, cycling can be done. If it is up to 3 kilometer, bike, taxi, scooter rental may be hired. And for long distance travel, the taxi, car or shuttle bus are taken. So all these are being studied. All these are being studied in detail, and detailed plans are under preparation for each and every station in collaboration with the state authorities, as well as the private movers, like Ola, Uber, or different auto unions, feeder bus system, so that an effective implementation of the last mile connectivity can be done. These are some partnership mobility providers like MyBag, Bounce, Ola, Zoomcar, Uber Moto, Smart, Sda, like this. And we are in regular touch with them. We are in regular talks with them to provide the last and first mile connectivity options to the RRTS users. In RRTS, we saved nearly 10,000 crores with the value engineering initiatives. Some of the value engineering initiatives are integrating 3 corridors, as we discussed about the interoperability. We eliminated the underground terminals, and now Sarai Kale Khan will be a common elevated station, and that will be an elevated station. Underground stations is certainly much of higher cost than the elevated station. So the Sarai Kale Khan station is now going to be an elevated station, which will provide the accessibility to passengers from the Nizamuddin railway station, the ISBT, as well as it will have the interoperability of all the 3 corridors. So with the elimination of 3 underground terminal stations for 3 different corridors, a lot of money is likely to be saved. Yamuna crossing also, we have changed the underground section. Earlier, we were crossing the Yamuna through the underground tunneling, but now we are going to make it elevated. The work is already in progress. Meerut Metro also, because this is also a very, very cost-saving measure, that instead of making 2 different infrastructure, that metro is being constructed separately, the RRTS is constructed separately. So on a common line, both the operations will be there. RRTS will run on the same lines, on the same track where the Meerut Metro will run. The only thing is that the additional stations has been constructed. Those are under construction, where the metro will stop and RRTS will not stop. Alignment optimization from Kapasira border to IDPL, from underground to elevated. When we travel from Delhi side, after passing the Aerocity station, I'll show the alignment. Initially, there was an underground section of about 2 kilometers between Kapasira border, means Haryana border, to IDPL complex, Udyog Vihar station. So there was some issues with the IDPL due to land, etc. They were asking nearly 250 crores for 2 hectares of the land. So we revised the alignment. We see other things also, other pluses and minuses of the alignment. And finally, now we are resorting to, finally we are adopting to elevated alignment. And this is going to save the money to a large extent. Now we talk about, sir, phase 1 RRTS corridors. There are 3 corridors in phase 1. That is number 1, Delhi Meerut corridor. Second one is the Delhi SKK SNB, that Delhi to Shahjahanpur corridor, and third one is the Delhi Panipat corridor. This project was sanctioned, Delhi Meerut RRTS corridor, which is 82 kilometers long. Project was sanctioned and approved by Government of India in March 2019, and it was inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister on 8th of March 2019. This 82.5 kilometer long corridor has the elevated portion of 69.79 kilometer, underground portion 12.36 kilometer. Means roughly 15% is the underground, 85% is the elevated. It will have 16 RRTS stations and 13 local transit stations, in which 5 stations are common. Seamless multimodal connectivity is being provided. Scheduled commissioning of this is June 25. And the scheduled commissioning of 17 kilometer priority section, that is between Sahibabad to Duhai, 17 kilometer. That was initially planned in June 2022, but we are planning to prepone it, and it is now expected by 2023, March 2023, in spite of the adverse impact of the 2 waves of COVID-19. Project is very much on schedule. Rather, we can say that it is ahead of the schedule, because the priority section is likely to be opened 3 months in advance. The physical progress of the project is 34.2%, and the financial progress is 31.8%, that is of July 2022 figures. So these are few pictures that RRTS station is Anand Vihar site, how it is constructed. This is the existing metro station of Anand Vihar. This is the tunneling we are doing at Anand Vihar site. These are the segments. This is a tunnel segment casting yard in New Delhi. These tunnel segments are being fed, or these are being catered to the underground sections of the Delhi by transporting from the depot to the tunnel site. This is a special span, a special steel span, because generally our spans are concrete structures, that is 34 meter pre-stressed concrete PSC spans. But due to this railway crossing, we need to adopt the special span made of steel, and that was launched somewhere in January 22. This is another steel span crossing the metro as well as the highway, and this one top is the RRTS construction. It is very near to the Ghaziabad RRTS station. This one is the Ghaziabad RRTS station. This is another Guldhar RRTS station, which is under construction. In 17-kilometer sections, this OHE wire stringing is now almost complete, for which the trial runs will be started probably in the December month, and the section will be open. It's planned to be opened by March 2023. This is the photo of 5th of May 2022, when the first train set was handed over by the plant at Savli, Gujarat. This is a photo of that first train set. This pic shows this is Duhai depot. On this Delhi-Meerut corridor, we are providing two depots, two maintenance depots. One at Duhai, another at Modipuram. Duhai, we have almost 15 hectares of the land. We are providing stabling lines, 11 numbers of the stabling line there. And at Modipuram, we have nearly 18 hectares of the land. And there we are constructing the maintenance depot, and we are providing nearly 20 numbers stabling lines for 9 car coach lengths. So this is the photo of, this is the pic taken when the first train set came of 6 coaches. And this is the admin building of the Duhai depot, which is completed. This line is charged in the Duhai depot with 25 kV. This pic shows the underground construction. This is basically the space from where the TBM has been launched. This is the assembling of the parts of tunnel boring machine that is in progress at Baisali station. This is track installation in viaduct. If we notice these small slabs, these small structures, these are basically the track slabs. So we are not laying the track directly on the concrete or directly on the site. Rather, we are first casting these track slabs in the factory, then bring them at site, put them there, and then we fill this portion by the concreting. And then we join, then the rails are provided. So this is being done first time in India, providing the track slabs due to its high speed of 180 kmph. This is the factory at Meerut, the track slab factory. These are the track slabs of different length, providing the 5 sleeper length or 7 sleeper, 8 rail sittings, 9 rail sitting as per the span. This is another picture of the track slab factory of Meerut. So this is the picture of, this is a plan of Sarai Kale Khan station. This is RRTS station. My cursor is visible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the RRTS
Visible.
station. Ring road on this side, ISBT, and this is the Nizamuddin railway station. So the interconnectivity is being provided from Ring Road side to the RRTS station, from the ISBT, from the Nizamuddin railway station through the FOB. This is the planning. This station is under construction. So this is the plan for Anand Vihar station. This is the existing MRTS station of Anand Vihar. And this is the bus terminal of Anand Vihar Bus Depot, ISBT. This is Anand Vihar railway station. This Anand Vihar railway station is connected with the FOB, and this one is the RRTS station. So again, this is a complete integration, multimodal integration of the different mode of transport: railway, bus, metro, and RRTS station at one place. This is the planning for new Ashok Nagar station. This is RRTS station, elevated metro station, and connectivity is being provided through this FOP. And this is the MMI facilities, pick-off or drop-off areas, both for metro as well as for RRTS also. One can use this facility, even metro station passengers can also use. This is a pic of RRTS coach, sir. This is already arrived. This is another one. This is one is premium coach, one is ordinary coach. These are some statistics that RRTS, presently Delhi Meerut corridor is in progress. In last 6 years, 78.18 lakh man days direct employment generation has been provided, and indirect employment is nearly 1.25 times of the direct employment. In different sites, nearly 14,000 people are working as a direct employment of different manufacturing companies, different construction companies, L&T, Afcons, KEC, and different factories, different companies in different packages. Concrete consumed till date is 15.5 lakh cubic meters. Cement consumed. These are some statistical data, some statistics. Expenditure figure: Delhi Meerut, we spent 8,120 crores till 2022, and till date, that this figure is up to June, 9,616. It is presently, I think till October, it is nearly 11,000 crores. Delhi SNB project is yet to be sanctioned, but we are doing all the construction activities, all the utility shifting works, and we spent nearly 184 crores in that. Delhi Panipat also, the project is yet to be sanctioned, but in DPR and other things, we have spent nearly 7 crores. This is a comparison between the ongoing projects all over India, that when the projects were sanctioned and what has been the physical progress. Interestingly, the Delhi Ghaziabad Meerut RRTS corridor with the cost of 30,274 crore. The date of approval was March 19. Its physical progress is 34.2. Its financial progress is 31.8. And average expenditure is 2,2812 crore. Now, if we see the other projects of similar time, then we find that even this May 19 Kanpur Metro, the size is small. It is nearly 1/3. Sanctioned in May 19, the progress is yet 29.9. And expenditure point of view or expenditure till date point of view, if we see, it is only 3,312 against the 9,616. And all other projects, if we see, the financial progress as well as the physical progress is much, much behind. So this project is progressing really very fast, and we are much ahead. We are ahead of our target. So that was all about the Delhi-Meerut corridor. Now I wanted to speak about something about the Delhi-Gurugram SNB RRTS corridor. So this corridor is, there are three stages we consider. Stage 1 is 107 kilometers. That is between Delhi, Gurugram and SNB. Stage 2 is Shahjahanpur, Nimrana Behr Road. SNB is Shahjahanpur, Nimrana Behr Road junction. So SNB to Sotanala. Sotanala is a industrial hub that is near Nimrana. It's 33 kilometers away. And stage 3 is SNB to Alwar, that is 58 kilometers. For stage 1, everything is done. DPR is approved by all the state governments, Rajasthan, Haryana, Delhi, and under constitution of Government of India for approval. Some things have started rolling in the ministry also, and we are likely to get the approvals shortly. And on this corridor, Delhi, Gurugram, SNB, pre-construction activities and enabling works are in progress, and those are substantially completed. For SNB Sotanala, DPR is submitted to state government. For SNB Alwar, DPR is yet to be prepared. So this is the alignment. Starts from Delhi. The first station is INA, Munirka, Aerocity, Udyog Vihar, Rajiv Chowk, Khirki-Dola. Sorry, after Udyog Vihar, there will be a station that is called Sector 16. Then Rajiv Chowk, Khirki-Dola, Manesar, Panchgaon, Bilaspur Chowk, Daruheda, MBIR, Rewari, Bawal, and SNB. There are total 16 stations, including SKK Sarai Kalekha. Some salient characteristics of the alignment of this corridor. Total length is 107 kilometers. Two-third portion, 71 kilometers is elevated. One-third portion, 35 kilometers is underground. And in Delhi area, entire portion is underground. In Haryana, nearly 14 kilometer portion is underground. The rest is elevated. Total number of stations are 16. In Delhi, there are 3 underground stations. In Haryana, there are 3 underground stations. In Delhi, there are 3 underground stations, that is INA, Munirka, and Aerocity. In Haryana, there are 3 underground stations, which are Rajiv Chowk, Khirki-Dola, and Manesar. In Rajasthan, there will be only 1 station, that is SNB, that is elevated. So these are the challenges of different stations: Sarai Kalekha, INA, Munirka, Aerocity, Udyog Vihar, Sector 17, Rajiv Chowk, Khirki-Dola, Manesar, Panchgaon, Bilaspur, Daruheda, MBIR, Rewari, Bawal, and SNB. And in 5.56 kilometers is the challenge of the station. After that, approximately 1.5 kilometer track is also being constructed for providing the reversing facilities. That's why the total length of the alignment is 107 kilometers. So we have talked about this multimodal integration also. At Sarai Kalekha, we are integrating with the line 7 of the DMRC, Hazrat Nizamuddin Railway Station, ISBT. At INA, we are integrating with line 2 and line 7 of DMRC. At Munirka, line 8 of DMRC. At Aerocity, Airport Express line, and proposed phase 4 line, Udyog Vihar with Gurugram Rapid Metro, and proposed metro of Gurugram Railway of Gurugram Metro. Rajiv Chowk, proposed bus terminal and multimodal transit center. Khirki-Dola, Bawal Metro and proposed bus terminal. Panchgaon, Bawal Metro, proposed ISBT and proposed orbital rail corridor. Bawal bus station. This is the alignment of Delhi SNB corridor, sir. We start from Sarai Kalekha. The alignment is underground. Next station is INA, where we are integrating with these many metro lines. Next station is Munirka, and then Aerocity. All these 4 stations, this red line shows the underground one, and all these 4 stations are underground stations, integrating with various metro lines. Sorry, I think. Rajiv Chowk, I think one slide is missed. Seems to be one slide is missed in between. Okay. So, in fact, sir, after Aerocity, the next station is the Udyog Vihar. And after Udyog Vihar, the next station is Sector 60, Sector 17, then Rajiv Chowk, Khirki-Dola, Manesar, Panchgaon, Bilaspur Chowk, Daruheda, MBIR, Rewari. All these blue line, this alignment is running parallel to National Highway. After the underground station of Manesar, the entire alignment runs on the right-hand side of the National Highway 48, nearly or adjacent to the service road of National Highway on the right-hand side while going towards Jaipur. So this Rewari, Bawal and SNB is the last station. This is the status of some of the approvals or clearances because the project is yet to be sanctioned by Government of India. But we have obtained almost nearly 90 to 95% approvals, all statutory approvals for land, for depot, for right of way. 90% right of way is available because NHAI has permitted. We have understanding, we have meetings and agreement with the NHAI that we will be running in their ROW on the right hand side of the National Highway. And we'll be passing through the GMDA land also. For that also we have obtained the permission. We have obtained the permission from Archaeological Survey of India, National Monument Authority, Ridge Management Board, Central Empowerment Committee, DIAL and Airport Authority of India for passing below airport area, Ministry of Railways for passing below under Hazrat Nizamuddin Railway Yard. We have obtained the permission from Central Geo Authority also. We have obtained the tree cutting permission also in the non-protected forest trees, and we are planting nearly 10 times of the number of trees to be cut, for which we have already deposited money to the Forest Department also. Many of the construction activities are in progress. Alignment design, geotechnical design, location survey, pile load test, building condition survey, civil utility shifting, road widening, those are completed. Many of the other enabling works like 11 kV, 33 kV EST line shifting, 66 kV, 132 kV line shifting, as well as the line shifting of 400 kV and even up to 765 kV. Those line shifting is also in progress. These are few pics of the activities. The project office at INA, a separate project office for Delhi SNB corridor that is already functional since August 2021. One project office at Gurugram that is also functional for last 2 years. These are few pics of the alignment design. Excuse me. Ground penetration radar survey, that is for finding out the utilities under the ground. These are some of the pics of pre-construction activities, that we are widening the road for GMDA, that we are shifting the water pipeline wherever it is falling in the alignment of the RRTS. These are few pictures that wherever the EST lines are infringing the RRTS alignment, there we are shifting because due to elevated structures, their height, the existing height of the EST line is totally inadequate. That's why for the purpose of raising the height of those EST line, we need to shift them. And this is the process of shifting. We are providing the monopoles on the new location and now shifting the lines. These are the pics of one of the EST line. The work we have completed near Jwala Mill in Gurugram. This is the picture of shifting of one of the 400 kV EST line that is near Pachgaon. That was there also the height of the line. Due to elevated structures, it was infringing the corridor. So that has now been shifted to the new location. We have done one more work here at Atul Kataria Chowk. There is one place, Atul Kataria Chowk, where the alignment of RRTS and the road alignment is concentric. It is on the common alignment. This flyover is now under construction. So before the flyover construction started, we contacted the GMD authority. We asked them, since our alignment is also passing on the same line as the flyover alignment, we should integrate it. And before the flyover construction started, we constructed our piers in the central portion of the flyover on the central median. With the result, now the flyover is under construction. And when the RRTS will be constructed, though there will not be any dismantling, no dismantling is required. We will construct the, we will launch our girders on the already constructed pier. This is another photo of this. These are the piers we have constructed on the mid of the flyover. The flyover was not there, but we have constructed all these piers. For elevated section, these are some constructions. Elevated section viaduct will be there. The standard span will be between 25 to 37 meter. Most likely it will be 34 meter. There will be special spans for more than 37 meters. We'll be using the cast in situ board piles with pile cap. RCC piers or portals will be used as per the availability of land, availability of site, and their shape and size will be decided as per the site condition. The stations will be on RCC framed structure and on cast in situ board piles. The underground section will be twin tunnel, 6.5 meter internal dia. And there's a center to center of the tunnel will be 15 meter. We'll be using TBM for the tunneling. Stations and dam construction by cut and cover. Detailed design of the structure, we have already DDCs in place, Mesosistra. We have given one more consultancy to L&T. And for IDPL to Rajiv Chowk, the DDC, or the consultancy already awarded. Kirkirwar to SNB, the consultancy already awarded. Main construction work for 9 kilometer portion. We have opened the tenders, but yet not finalized, awaiting for the sanction from Government of India. And we are in a position that as soon as we receive the note of Government of India, we can start the project within a month time, because we have a tender in our hand, only the LOA is to be issued. The GCC also, though we have opened the tender, but we have yet not finalized. We have not issued the LOA. We're still waiting for the note of Government of India. Sir, this is about last corridor, that is Delhi Panipat RRTS corridor. The total length is 103 kilometers. 91 kilometers means roughly 90% portion will be elevated. 11 kilometers will be underground. Total number of stations will be 17. And it's approved, DPR is approved by NCRTC board in March 2020 and by Government of Haryana in December 2020. Now further approvals are awaited. There will be total 17 stations. So presently, until the DPR is approved or it is approved by the respective government, state governments, then only it will be sent to the Government of India for consideration. So presently we are focusing on the two corridors, Delhi Meerut, and another is the Delhi Gurugram SNB. So that is all about, sir, I wanted to talk about. Thank you very much for the patiently hearing.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gupta.
You're welcome, sir.
As you would be aware, some members of the Rail Enthusiast Society had visited the line being constructed towards Meerut. But I think the kind of details we've got today, even on the trip, we could not gather. So thank you very much for your very comprehensive and detailed talk on what the RRTS around Delhi is going to be. Now, if there are any questions or comments?
Sir, my video is visible now?
No, sir.
Still not.
No.
Okay, I'll switch off from the first one.
Yeah.
This will come better.
Sir, one question, Apurva here from Pune, is that you're shown, common access, you're shown the image of a stretcher. I mean, wheelchair tak to theek tha, but I could see that you also allow patients on stretchers to be loaded in your trains?
Yes, we allow.
That's a very unique thing. I mean, even Indian Railways doesn't allow.
Yes.
Okay.
There is a nominated space there in the coach.
Yeah. And what is the service in a tunnel? How much area do you have? I mean, do you have a place for the thing? Because I thought that tunnels are very, very tight. So do you have a service area where, because normally in a metro tunnel, there is a pathway, but I couldn't see that in your tunnels. Although your tunnels are larger.
Sorry, sir, you are talking about the safety.
Yeah, I mean the maintenance and people who have to. First of all, because of the new technology tracks, does the amount of service intervals, like in Indian Railways, the patrolman has to walk the tracks every day. So has that been reduced due to the new technology, and that is why you've reduced the amount of access? Just give some thoughts about that. I wanted your views on that. I mean,
I'll have to check up about the because probably your question is about the daily patrolling, right?
Yeah, daily patrolling of the Indian Railways to karna hi padta hai. So metro is less, but
there is a difference between Indian railway tunnels and our tunnels. That because in Indian railway tunnels, most of the tunnels are on the ballastic track.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Track slab.
Yeah.
So in fact, patrolman is, I think, in 99% case, even the elevated track is not being inspected by the patrolman.
Correct.
Okay. Put any patrolman to inspect the elevated track.
Okay. Second question is do the rakes have toilets? I mean, there's rakes with toilets, right?
Sorry,
this is not like a metro where you don't have toilets. I mean, this is like
no, toilets are not there, sir.
Toilets are not there in these trains, and the gauge would be standard gauge.
It is standard 1435 mm.
Okay, right. Okay, thank you, sir. Saurya Basu, would you like to speak? You can unmute yourself.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful presentation. I have two questions. First one, sir, is that why couldn't the Delhi SNB corridor be fully elevated? What were the constraints in making it fully elevated? The Delhi SNB corridor?
See, the area is not made fully elevated for the reason that wherever we are passing through the thickly habitated area.
Okay.
Particularly in Delhi.
Okay.
Because it's 21.5 kilometer portion. The entire portion in Delhi is underground. Because we have several challenges. Challenges, land acquisition, a lot of habitation. So that is why it was necessary to go underground. And here also at Rajiv Chowk, at Khirki Dola, at Manesar, there are land constraints, there are thick habitations. There also we have to have that underground sections.
Okay, sir. And sir, second question, this is more of a general question, that cities like Calcutta, Bombay, they are also experiencing huge population explosion, especially in the suburban areas, and the existing metro and suburban systems, I feel they are overloaded, overburdened. So any plans for RRTS in other major metropolitan cities to enable quick connection between a smaller city and the bigger hub city, say Kolkata, Lalgola, Kolkata, Asansol, example? Any plans?
It should be, because the NCRTC is mandated to construct the RRTS corridor in national capital region.
Okay.
Right. So it is for the Delhi area where the 8 RRTS corridors has been identified, out of which 3 are in the phase 1. But seeing the growth of the urban agglomeration, certainly we will need this kind of system for other metro cities.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Kumar Paritosh had written a point. Would you like to speak, Paritoshi? Unmute yourself. Kumar Paritosh. Yeah, he's written what were the system integration issues while extending and stretching the speed limits and capacity of the existing metro tracks and systems of the extent of semi-high speed levels, that is RRTS. So I suppose he's talking about you are going to use some common tracks between the metro and your system. So what is going to be the difference?
That is in Meerut area, as I said. That is in 21-kilometer portion.
Yes.
Because that will eliminate the need of a separate metro system. The metro system is going to use the RRTS system, or it is vice versa. It is in collaboration that we are using the single track. We are using the same track for running of the RRTS as well as the am I audible, sir?
Yeah.
Yes.
As well as the RRTS as well as the metro system.
Yes, sir. Anamitra Bose has asked whether the Alstom type rakes are Metropolis model type.
It is slightly different, sir, from the metro because it has to run at a speed of 180 kmph, whereas the metro coaches are designed for 90 kmph, sir.
Right.
Good morning, sir. So one more question, actually, sir. Sir, how much is the rake powering percentage? Like, how much of 6 coaches? How many would be motor coaches? How many would be the trailer coaches?
It's a set of 3.
Oh.
So you have a pantograph as well as a pickup shoe, is it?
It is pantograph, sir.
And you said there is also third rail or no? Only
no,
pantograph.
No third rail. No third rail, sir. It is OHE, sir.
OHE.
25 kV.
25 kV, right. Okay. And if required, it could also run on the Delhi metro track somewhere? I mean, the way you're doing it in this place?
Can't say, sir.
Okay.
But of course, can't say, sir. Because, of course, it will be running the Meerut metro track. Meerut metro trains will be running on the same track.
Right.
So if the metro coaches, Meerut metro coaches can run, probably the Delhi metro can also run. If they are similar.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
I have a question, please.
Please.
This is Atulya Sinha. First of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Gupta for a very interesting and informative presentation.
Thank you.
There were a number of questions in my mind, but most of them have been already asked by other people and replied. So I have just one more small question. Has the fare structure been decided? And how many classes are there?
Sir, it was decided at the time of DPR. When the DPR was, detailed project report was submitted, it was decided, of course.
Okay.
But it is likely to be revised after the completion of the project and once the services will launch.
So, kitna hai? What is the fare? Revised hoega, but is it comparable to a air-conditioned bus service to the this thing?
Sir, as per DPR, it was for Delhi to SNB, it was 221 rupees for 107 kilometers.
For which class?
For the normal.
Ek hi class hai na? It's a classless.
I thought, no, but you showed two different types of coaches. So I thought there were different classes.
We will have one more, one coach of business class.
One coach of business
premium class. But that 221, that is again the DPR figures of 2019. Because this is a very sensitive type of thing and depends on the states and the NCRTC and lot many factors work on that. So fare structure is yet to be decided, in fact.
Okay, thank you.
And so what will be the break-even point of this project at around 30 years? What are we looking at? Sir, you're muted, sir. Gupta ji, you're muted.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, just a minute.
हाँ बोलिए बोलिए. I can hear you. Yes, sir.
You can hear me.
Yeah, I can see you also.
Oh, you can see me.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but वो muted है, कहीं और से आवाज आ रही
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
your voice is coming through the second computer. Your
Yeah.
face is coming through some other computer.
Now it is coming, sir?
Yeah. Now it's coming. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Fine, sir. So, sorry, what was the question?
Payback period. Payback. मतलब where it breaks even. Yeah.
Yes, of course, sir. The loan repayment period is probably 30 years.
Yeah.
Break even, yes, theoretically, I'll have to check actually.
Okay.
Whether it is 30 years or what.
Yeah. Right.
I'll be back to you. You're Mr. Atul Lichna, right?
Tulya.
Atulya.
Yeah.
Any other questions, sir?
Yeah, if I may, Mr. Gupta, this is Swapnil Garg. I am from Indore and ex-IRSE officer.
Welcome, sir.
Great presentation. Thanks a lot for this very educative presentation. And what I do really appreciate are two things. Your emphasis on multimodal connectivity to ensure that you guys take care of all the intermodal connectivity.
Yes, sir.
And the second thing that I really appreciated was the pre-preparation for the SNB part. I just had one question, and I was trying to differentiate between the different modes, metro, railway, and rail rapid. And so my question is pretty directed and says, can we use the Vande Bharat coach train here, and why not?
Sir, there are two basic things because the Vande Bharat runs on the broad gauge. That is that 1676 mm gauge. This is
if you make it on standard?
Sir, that is the Indian Railways decision. And because it is running on I think nearly 70,000 kilometers of the broad gauge track. So that is a different decision. Whether Indian Railway is going to manufacture the rakes.
My question is technical. With respect to in the tunnels and in the track structure, you said this is somewhere between the regular railway track and the metro. You have heavier structures compared to the metro because you're using higher speeds.
Yes.
So on the same lines, would the rolling stock be fundamentally different in some way between the metro rail, rail rapid and railways, or it could be common across?
Sir, one thing I wanted to make it clear that it is nowhere similar to the railway track or even to the metro track. Okay. It is totally a different system because in railway track, most of the places, rather 99.99% places, we are using the ballastic track, ballast underneath, with the sleepers, PSC sleepers. Here we are not using that system. Even in metros, they are using the concrete aprons with the fittings, Waslow fittings, and rails. Here the system is totally different. We are using the track slabs and with a different fitting system. So track system is totally different. Now, Vande Bharat
that will be a design choice actually.
But if I may, if you permit me to intervene, I think the more fundamental difference is in the signaling system. This is designed for ETCS2.
Yes, sir.
Which is coming to India for the first time. So I don't think you will have to design the Vande Mataram coach all over again to cater to this new signaling system, which is ETCS2.
Sir, new signaling system means again the braking distance come in picture. Because here whether it is metro coach or whether it is RRTS coach, it stops or it accelerates in a very short distance, maybe 50 meters, 100 meters or so. Whereas the Vande Bharat or any other railway trains, their braking distance as well as the acceleration time is much, much more. Their braking distance, say, even the normal train, Rajdhani, it is 1200 meters braking distance from 130 kmph to 0 speed. Here, in case of RRTS in metro, this distance may be 100 meter or 150 meter only. Braking distance is too less. Similarly, the acceleration time also. There it takes from 0 to 130 or 160, whatever speed. In case of traditional railway coaches, the railway engines, they takes even up to 3 to 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Here it picks up in the seconds. So that is the basic difference, sir.
Okay.
So where does the track technology come from? I mean, I can understand the rake technologies come from Alstom, but who has provided the track technology? Because this is completely different from the Indian Railways system. Yes, sir.
Most likely it is from, let me check up, but most likely it is from Spain, I think.
Spanish, sir.
But I have to confirm it, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir.
So one more small question.
Please.
How is NCRTC planning to earn non-fare revenue apart from the usual sources that other metro systems are employing? That means, is NCRTC using any or planning to use any unconventional or new methods to earn non-fare revenue?
Sir, I have not included those slides due to paucity of time. We are in fact doing a lot of exercise on the non-fare revenue also. And most of them are, one is number one, TOD, development of the transit-oriented zone. Number two is the increase in stamp duty. And these are two main things. And besides that, we are working on, because TOD itself is likely to fetch a lot of money. With the implementation of RRTS, 1.5, presently as per the Haryana government policy, 500-meter zone is considered as the transit zone, and 800-meter zone from the center of the alignment is considered as semi-transit zone. But now for RRTS, this is increased to 1.5 kilometer in case of stations. So suppose a station is developed at Kherkidola or say at Panchgaon. The one within 1.5 kilometer of the radius, TOD zone will be developed, and there the floor area ratio, FAR, will be provided to the extent of 3.25 plus one additional 1.5. So we can go right up to 4.75 of the FAR ratio. So that will increase, that will help in increasing the residential as well as commercial structures to come in. Along that will be the main source of revenue, and part portion of that, I think 2/3 of that will come to the NCRTC and 1/3 will go to the government. And similarly for stamp duties also, there is a proposal to increase 1% of increase of the stamp duty for the RRTS. And part portion of that is likely to come to NCRTC.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I think we can wind up the session, Jay.
Yes, I think so. I think we should.
Yeah, so let me, on behalf of the Rail Enthusiast Society, thank Mr. Gupta and NCRTC for such a wonderful talk. I mean, it has been really illuminating. We have learned a lot. It is an entirely new mode of transport that is coming into India, clearly distinct from the Indian Railways or from the metro. And it has been a very good learning experience for both rail enthusiasts, and I'm sure for those of you who are working in an NCRTC. So Mr. Kamlesh Gupta, thank you so much.
Thank you very much
for a most interesting and talk. I'm sure all of us who heard it enjoyed it very much. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much, sir. I apologize that initially that video was...
No, it went, your slides went through very smoothly.
Slides went through very well.
Right. I hope the video is now available.
We can see you.
Right, sir.
Clearly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir, for giving me this.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, sir. Vinu sir, video share kariye, please, the link. The video link, once the recording.
I will.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, everybody.